Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the Flat Hat Insider. I'm Mary Kate Weinbrenner.
And I'm Tanner Russo. Let's get straight to this week's top stories.
After a full week of campaigning and debate, juniors Colin Danley and Kendall Lorenzen reigned supreme in Thursday's student assembly election, winning the presidency and vice presidency with 53% of the total student vote. Runners-up Trevor Parks and Liz Hernandez won 35% of the vote. The pair said they do not regret running and valued the experience. Unsuccessful contenders Carlton Smith and Chris Johnson said that they look forward to working with Danley and Lorenzen next year. In other election results news, the class of 2015 elected Joe Foster and Daniel Kennedy as their president and vice president, respectively. Mark Bland became the president of the class of 2016 with Brian Garland as his vice president, and the class of 2017 will be represented by Phoebe Galt as president and John Yost as vice president.
Well, if you were anywhere near the terrace on Thursday, you couldn't miss the music and eager campaigners encouraging students to vote. It looks like all that effort paid off. Overall voter turnout in this year's SA election came in at 45.5%, an impressive 11% increase from last year's election.
Just when it finally feels like we've settled into the spring semester, it's time to register for fall semester classes.
That's right. Registration begins next week, and if you're one of many students dreading the mad dash to type in those CRN numbers and the weeks of banner stalking that inevitably ensue, there may be a new tool to make things easier. BannerAmigo.com, a new website created by sophomore Caleb Severn, aims to ease the stress of registration by emailing students to notify them when a course they hope to register for opens up. Peter Johnson, a junior at the college, created a similar program called Banner Stalker a year and a half ago. Banner Stalker texts and emails students when their courses open at a cost of $5 per CRN.
Johnson has expressed concerns that if more banner monitoring sites were created, the increase in bandwidth might put a strain on the college's servers and cause the administration to take action against these type of websites. Besides notifying students of available classes, Banner Amigo links a new course catalog Severn created. This database allows students to search by professor, CRN, course, or subject, and includes data imported from RateMyProfessors.com.
Well, this next story really brings meaning to the phrase one tribe, one family. When Mary and Alex Fish, William & Mary alumni from the classes of 2007 and 2006, noticed that their 8-month-old son, Teddy, was displaying eating issues and missing milestones, they knew that something was wrong. In November of 2013, doctors diagnosed Teddy with Menkes disease, which is characterized by deficient copper levels. Menkes disease has no known cure, and children faced with its diagnosis typically don't live past 3 years. To raise awareness about Teddy, who will turn 11 months on Sunday, the Fish family started a social media campaign that has recently attracted attention on campus.
Teddy's story came to the attention of Jeff Cater, class of 2005, who roomed with Alex Fish during their time in the William & Mary tennis team, and now serves as the head coach of the men's tennis program at the University of Texas at San Antonio. Cater collaborated with William & Mary's head coach Peter Daub to organize Tribe for Teddy, an event intended to show support of the Fish family and raise awareness of Menkes disease. Scheduled for this Sunday, March 23rd at 10 a.m. before William & Mary Tennis takes on JMU at the Millie West Tennis Center, the event will feature free breakfast and Tribe for Teddy t-shirts for the first 100 attendees.
An amazing story and a great event for students to check out over the weekend.
Absolutely. We hope to see the Tribe at the match on Sunday. Well, that's all the time we have for this week's episode of the Flat Hat Insider. Don't forget that we want to hear from you, so be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and leave your comments below.
We'll see you back here next week.